Uh-oh. Are you still there?
Yeah. Says I'm live. Can
Oh,
you hear
okay.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep.
All right. That's kind of cool. It says we've got one person in here. Um, I think I've got it on all chats, so I can see all of it. All messages are visible.
Oh, the person left.
I see that, which means they just happen to pop on and pop right back off. Coming to you live from an undisclosed hospital near you. Or somewhere like that. They're like, we don't know who the fuck that is. He ain't got no beard. There's somebody. What's up there, Brady?
Hi, Brady. How's it going?
Hey there, Gracie. How's it
Welcome,
going,
welcome.
Claudia? So in case nobody knew, I'm actually a heart patient. I get ready to go in for surgery. Hey there, Jeff. And Switchy. Hi there, Melissa. Yeah, I'm an old man. You're right. How's it going, Itzel? Not too bad. Feeling better than what I have in a while. How's it going, Jeff? I was scheduled for surgery in the morning, and they pushed it out till Tuesday. Nah, I'm old. At least I feel old. This whole last year, I felt older than old. Young for a tree. But yeah, it's been definitely a long journey. The person that's on here with me, this is actually my wife.
Hi,
Barbara
everyone.
Green.
We were just sitting here trying to figure out how this live thing works. This is the first time we've ever done a live, so we were just kind of fiddling around tonight. Brad's gonna schedule a question and answer session for Saturday, but does anybody have any questions now?
Thank you. Thanks, Lauren. I think I know who you are. But yeah, I've been in here for about 3 weeks now. Hey there, Jax. Not too bad. They haven't poked me too many times today. Has the food improved? No, absolutely not. Uh, yeah, Yeah. Uh, it's better than the other hospital at least. But as for the food service itself, yeah, it still sucks. One of those things you order certain things and they send you the opposite of what you ordered. It happens. Matter of fact, like that's like this morning. Oh, thank you. The this morning I was supposed to had what was it, French toast, and they sent me a big pile of eggs that were not done. Yay, that was really exciting. Yeah, most of my day is pretty much over. Um, they'll come in here in about 2 hours and give me another med pass, and then it'll be bedtime. It's kind of interesting setting up this live feed, being new to it and all. The you should have actually been able to go live back 3 or 4 days ago, and didn't allow me to do it until late last night. And then I did like a small short test run of it, and I guess it broadcasted out and then like closed it out real quick. Yeah, I know, right? And then me and Sandy can be on here together, or anybody else I invite. So that's going to prove to be interesting. We
It's
could
not
do
like we don't spend all day together on the phone anyway.
it. I know, right?
Now we can just do it with company.
Yep. Well, I can just imagine the crazy we can get going, get some other people on here with us. The
Them some big fingers there.
hey, quit looking at my finger.
Thank you, Lori. There's a lot of days I haven't felt so inspiring or strong. It's just one day at a time as it comes.
Yeah, we try to be inspiring. You know how that goes. She's got it tough because I'm not there at the house with her, so it's all a little bit new, and it's gonna be really sucky to me because now I got to sit around and do nothing. Did that pop that question out?
It's showing up in the middle of the screen, it looks like.
But why is it sitting there?
I don't know.
That's weird. What happens if I push it again? Oh, War and Peace. That's been a while. Well, shoot, where'd it go? I don't know. Do I want to move that somewhere? No, it won't let me move it anywhere. Okay, let's just throw that in the trash.
Huh. It was a pirate patch for you there for a minute.
Yeah, because I moved it around. That's kind of interesting. Let's see here. What was some of the other stuff? Well, there's a way to share my screen too, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that.
Did you hear my phone ringing?
I heard something. Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, did you need to answer that?
I probably should. It was your mom.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and pop out.
I don't know if I can answer it on mute or not. Let me try it.
Okay. Guess so. She went poof. Excuse me. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy here. The way things have gone today. Whoop. Okay, so she popped out. So let's see if we can flip this. Nope, wrong thing. There she
So
is.
did you hear that phone call?
No, I didn't hear the phone call.
Okay. That's good. Because it was embarrassing.
Oh, okay,
I'll
one of
tell you
those,
later
huh?
I'll tell you later what she opened with.
Lovely. Yeah, that's hospital iced tea. Yeah, that's my prop. Just like
Your
that.
prop.
Yeah, that's what I had the phone propped up with.
Oh.
I accidentally flipped the camera the other direction. They send me these stupid things, and then I don't even drink them half the time. I
Well,
drink
half the
more
time they're
coffee.
frozen and you don't want to chew them.
Yeah, I know, right? And throw them out there and use them like a brick or a hockey puck. The coffee's not been too bad. You can tell it's instant, but still, it's better than nothing. And it's not that great an instant either.
Oh, the
Your mom,
Kroger's instant I bought last week was really good.
yeah, Mom said something about you really liked it.
Yeah, we both really liked it. We'll be buying that again.
Oh no. I don't know. Mom's greetings are pretty funny. Mom could be pretty funny with some of the stuff she has to say. So, and I don't think Auntie Ray
Some of the things
can
she
top that.
obsesses about makes it funny.
Yeah,
She's certain that you need a certain item.
yeah, I know. Uh, she's been on me about that all week,
Yep.
and I'm like, no, Mom, it's okay. It's like, wow, okay. No, I don't need that. I've got that taken care of. Oh my gosh. That's like whenever I had my teeth out, what was the first thing she asked? Are you hungry?
Right.
No. I don't feel like eating. But we need to get you a hamburger or something. No, you don't. No.
I'm here for blood, okay?
No. No, I'm joking. As
Is she
long as
poking
you're
your
here to get
finger
my
again?
T4s again, because that's not going to change any.
I'm just here for you, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And your
Yeah, they tried to hit me for my T4s again this morning. Early this morning. I was like, they ain't going to be any change because they're the same as what they was yesterday morning with one dose. And they sent somebody in again anyways at like 6 o'clock this morning.
all right.
Yep.
February 26, 73.
Do what now?
February 26,
Yep.
73.
2 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now. You guys get to see me get poked.
What happens in 3 weeks?
Oh, I'm
My
like,
birthday.
is he talking
Oh no, you're
to a
good.
group of people that I don't see?
Yeah, absolutely.
This has been a day, so if you were, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's the people that used to be in this hospital. Had me wondering that first night I was over here because it was like all kinds of moaning and crap just outside my door.
Lord.
Apparently somebody tried to escape.
Yep, that's about right.
I get to cry like a baby. Ooh.
Did you have an IV right here?
No. There it goes. Yeah, I try not to let them have IVs in that area because IV will blow out too easy there.
It would be very uncomfortable anyway.
It is. That first night I had 3 of them in me. And it's like, well, we can't take any of them out just in case.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? So I had one here, and one here.
Right. Well.
And trying to sleep.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Let me close the door out of the way.
It don't matter. All right. We'll see you later. You have a good one. Yeah, the supporting cast. Oh no, it wasn't no 10-3. That was a 20 gig. that look like? That's the big one. Well, not quite the big one, because the big one would be the 16 gauge. That's what they got me the other day. Blowed out. I was like, you're not going to get that in there. I said, it's too big. You're not going to get that in that vein. I said, it's mad. And they tried anyways and went right through it. Choo. No, I couldn't tell you. It was hurts. Yep. It was cold and painful. Yeah, she stabbed that one the other night, and she she stabbed it and goes, "Oh, I'm not getting nothing. Okay, you have a good evening," and then walked out. And I was standing down at the nurse's station. I peeked out and I was like, you gonna come draw this or not?" And she was handing it off to somebody else. And he come right in. He gets me. I usually see him every night. He comes in here and just goes, "Oh, there it is. 3 vials. Choo, choo, choo." The But yeah, it's funny because they turned around. They said they needed to get my thyroid levels again tonight, or not tonight, this morning. And just like I predicted, they checked them, and it was still the exact same amount as what it was yesterday and the day before. Awesome. Did you see that, hon?
Yeah, I'm reading it now. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yep, yeah.
Have Brad show you the bag I made him to carry his heart monitor around in.
Oh, yeah. Check this out. Well, let me get my heart monitor out of it.
He was like, I need a pocket.
Ta-da! Here it is.
Thank you, Lori.
And I wear it over my shoulder. So I've got to, because it's a lot more comfortable doing it this way than having to have that stupid thing in the gown that they make you wear or want you to wear, which I'm not wearing my gowns. I'll just get dressed and walk around here like I own the place. Which is funny. I got asked if I was a resident or if I was a visitor the other night. That was pretty funny.
It probably freaked him out because visitors have to have name tags on. If you get caught walking around without a name tag, they probably throw you out.
That could be. I don't know.
But you're wearing the official bracelet, so.
Yes, the official prison bracelet. Well, it's got every bit of my information on it that I don't need. The one you had to have specially put on, and then they turn around, they ask you, "Hey, what's your is that your name? Is that your date of birth? Is this your address? Is that your blood type? Is that the name of your firstborn child? Why are you asking me this at 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep? This is before you take my blood? Yeah, okay.
They just want to make sure they're getting the right blood.
Yeah. That was one they did. That was one of the tests. Apparently, they ran that test on me twice to find out exactly what kind of blood I got. Figure that one out. Imagine this. I'm O positive, and they checked it again, and I was O positive again.
Hmm.
No, it actually didn't have my room number on it. Surprisingly.
Well, if you ever get bone marrow transplant, your blood type can change.
Yeah. That's because it turns you into a chimera.
Yeah. So if you ever had a bone marrow transplant, they could come in one day and it's O positive, and come in the next day and it's AB positive or some crazy thing.
Yeah, go figure that one out. My lovely glass of water. I think that's like number 8 today. And yeah, I'm staying really hydrated.
That's probably why they're giving you electrolytes, because you're drinking so much.
Maybe. Yeah, plasma, platelets, and cells. Oh my. It's funny you say that because apparently my platelets are really low and my red blood cell count is fairly low. But I'm thinking that might be because of the blood thinners.
Well, the platelets would be because of the blood thinners. I think the red blood cell count is low because they keep poking you.
That could be. Yeah, they take like a half a gallon of blood from me, it seems like a day. It's like, geez. At least my elbow's not looking quite as bad anymore. See, it's just from here to here now, instead of going from here all the way down to here. It's still swollen a little bit though. And my arm is no longer green. It's starting to get the color back in it, finally. Which the nurse today, when she gave me my blood thinner, she's like, "Why are you all bruised up on that one side? Are you only giving it on that one side?" I said, "No." I said, "You're giving it. We're switching them out daily." Man, who is beeping me now? People commenting on Facebook.
So are you streaming on Facebook too?
No,
Oh,
just people making replies back to stuff that I've said earlier.
oh.
I'm sure, anyways. Got MK that approved the friend request, and somebody else made a comment.
Okay.
I mentioned being the comment. So there ain't nothing about it. Oh man. Here's the fun stuff they call butter. It's not butter. Not butter at all.
Is it non-dairy but contains milk?
No, not this time. This one is it just says it's buttery spread.
I was looking on the back of your mom's powdered creamer container
Yeah,
when we were at the hotel the other day. It
yeah.
also says non-dairy creamer, and then on the back says contains milk on
Really?
the allergy warning. And there's no milk anywhere in any of the ingredients. No milk product of any kind that I could find. The only thing was natural flavor may contain milk. Because it said it had natural flavor.
Okay.
That's the only place I could find that it might contain milk.
I don't even think this stuff's made out of seed oils. I don't know what it's made out of. It's made out of funk.
It's 3D printed.
Probably.
Like the Campbell's chicken.
I know I threw away almost all my contraband because I was expecting to be out of here in the morning. That's okay. Check this out. We got salt packets, right? Salt. Ingredients. Salt. Sucralose. Dextrose. Potassium iodide. And sodium phosphate. And salt. Figure that one out. But yeah, what I call my bucket of contraband is salt, even though they said my sodium levels are low. Sugar. They claim that I'm diabetic, but yet they're always sending me sugar.
Don't complain. They'll take you off everything.
I'm not complaining. Real honey this time. This one's actual honey instead of being
that's good instead of corn syrup.
Yeah, no, that's the stuff they send me with the pancakes every morning. That's what I've been eating every morning. Pancake, sausage, oatmeal, juice. It's usually either apple, cranberry, orange. And then I usually have my coffee. Sometimes they send me a tea with it. And whatever fruit they decide to send up, like a hard banana. One today. The one today. The one today, nurse, she goes, "Are you going to eat that banana?" I said, "No." I said, "You can have it." She goes, maybe. I said, "It's too hard." I said, "It's not, it's still green." And she goes, "Yeah, I think so too," and threw it right in the trash. I was like, okay. But yeah, that was rather interesting. I don't know. Some of these people up here, they're pretty funny. I think they're gonna miss me when I'm out of here. They're pretty cool. They all know me by my first name, whether I've got them as an actual nurse or not. For the most part. So it's like I'll pop my head out the door, and I'm like, "What are you doing, Brad?" I'm like, "I'm looking." They're like, "Nope, nothing's going on out here." Yeah, it's been rather entertaining sometimes. They're all pretty good nurses. Definitely under a good watch. A couple of them I was worried about at first because they were kind of hard nosed, but I think it was because they didn't know how to take me being all hairy and all that I was in there. As somebody else mentioned, the Bigfoot. You think I should show them the grandkids' art?
Sure. Looks like Lori's the only one left watching. She might likely see in it.
Let's see here. This is from the one granddaughter. As you can see, Bigfoot. She is infatuated with Bigfoot now. So she sent me that one. And she sent me this other one. Roasty marshmallows. And then one of the grandsons sent me a big blue fish. And then this one was the other grandson. He did me a barnyard with some chickens and I guess that's a dog. I guess that's supposed to be Barbie.
Maybe.
And then we have this one was Bree and Danny both. Got I guess it's a sunrise or a sunset with some water. I can tell you, guess which one didn't color in the lines?
The mama.
No. Brianna colors in the lines. And then this one was from all three of the grandbabies. Just get well soon with a squirrel. And my daughter said, you really need something that actually looks good to go on the wall, you know, give you some extra color. So she sent me a waterfall. Yeah, like I said, Danny, she's doing, we don't know what her infatuation all of a sudden is of Bigfoot. She likes, first thing that comes out of her mouth every time she sees her pawpaw is, Pawpaw, do you know Bigfoot? And I'm like, you mean Bob? Yeah, I know Bob. Yep. Yeah, they love their pawpaw, even though he's an ornery turd. They're always more than happy to see us. They like to do video chats with us instead of just talking over the phone. Because they want to see us instead of just talking. And then, of course, they grab the phone and give us motion sickness running through the house. What is going on with that? There it goes. I think I actually got audio, Bob, on the security cameras at the house the other night. I didn't save it though, which sucks. If I can figure out which night it is, I can go back and get it. Because I can download it off the actual box.
The night that he was out there harassing the raccoons?
Yes.
I haven't heard anything going on since then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is sending his well wishes. I think he's going to have some attitude when I get home. Because he's going to be like, where the hell's he at? That isn't him. Especially if I'm downwind. Because if I'm downwind, he isn't going to smell me. Because, of course, the hair is gone. Get along here. My Amish bowl cut.
Mhm.
Without the beard. That's sacrilege. I'm a heathen now. I'll have to go find that song and play it by the Electric Amish.
For the Amish, shaving off your beard is like taking off your wedding ring, isn't it?
Yes.
So you're saying you're single again.
Oh no, you're not allowed to get divorced. Yeah, maybe. It depends on his mood. Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into that with Bob. He's a turd for sure. I know one of them, I'm not sure which one it is a prankster and a half. Likes to give me crap, or at least liked to give me crap a couple years ago. Waiting to see if he drops any kind of nuts for Sandy.
I haven't noticed anything unusual out here.
Well, you know, he'll like leave them sitting on your walker or something.
Yeah.
You'll leave them in your wheelchair.
Get to the hospital, pull the wheelchair out of the car, and it's all full of nuts.
Yeah, hickory nuts. I don't know if it's that way with the Amish here or not. I haven't actually talked with them about how they do mourning. I know Mr. Mass. He would be more apt to tell me more than what any of the other ones was because I've got a pretty good friendship going on with him.
Well, they lost a couple of kids, didn't they? Couple last year. He didn't shave his beard off.
No, he was. That was one of his nieces.
Oh,
That
okay.
got hit. Yeah, that was one of his nieces. Hickory nuts are? Hmm. I never tried that. I know where to find lots of hickory nuts, but we haven't. I never even thought about that. I know we have quite a few sapien plants that are in the house. Yucca is really good about it, and I know where to steal some of those plants. The I could have. I don't know. I don't know if the neighbor cut his down or not, but if he did, if he didn't cut them down, I can probably go over there this summer and grab his because he doesn't want them. I'm sure he's pretty good about stuff like that. We have a really, really good neighbor. So yeah, there a lot of them are regional. Um, we've got like 3 communities right here close by to us, and all 3 of them are completely different. Um, even though they're related in one way or another, they share the same last name. I guess there's only so many Amish last names. I don't know. Yeah. Well, we've got something on the one side of us, and then we have a really good neighbor on the other. So,
We've got something.
well, that's. I'll leave it at that. I'm trying to be nice. I don't like to speak ill of the dead. Yeah, well, that's kind of the way I see it. She kind of looks like she's dead. She looks like a ghoul. Um, which I had her on. She actually got caught on the camera the other night. And that's only because
Oh,
Sean
did
was
she
out there.
finally?
Yeah, it's because Sean, when he was out there digging the snow, and
Oh,
she come around the thing to get in the van. She was caught on camera because he set the camera off, and then you could see her walk around on the highway. and
You
come
should
back over
clip
and
that
get my
video
bin.
and put it online and be like, does anybody have any idea who this crazy woman is that was in my yard?
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, that would start some trouble. That would start just a
Yeah, it
little bit
would.
of trouble. That's as bad as the picture I posted from back in the 70s and it had her in it.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Yeah, because somebody might recognize you from back then. Yeah, you're right. Somebody might recognize you as that evil thing from back then. Crazy. So then what did my cousin do? Which I'm sure he'll probably see this too, because he's subscribing now too. He'll probably see it, but he was like, screw her. I'll post it. He goes, just send it to me and I'll post another one too. I hear you. If I look like I did in the 70s, I'd be really short.
You were really cute in the 70s.
Oh my gosh.
Little
Me and that
blonde-headed, blue-eyed, curly-headed guy.
in a plaid suit. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's
I
still
was much
curly
better.
headed when it grows out.
I was much better looking in the 70s too.
You with your curly hair too, see?
I wasn't curly.
You was when your mom would stick you with a perm.
Not in the 70s.
Not in the 70s.
No.
I don't know. We was oh my gosh. I didn't tell you about the conversation I had with Rob on the phone the other night. That was pretty funny. He's like, now, okay, he went to the one school a lot longer than I did. Okay. So when I came to that school, I was a new student. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't know you didn't live there back then. I thought you went to that school the whole time. I was like, dude, no, I grew up in the city. I said I was a feral city dweller, but I was still from the city. And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, yeah, I used to live right there in Mount Vernon. He goes, where? And I told him, he goes, I was like, yeah. I said, and then we moved over to this other spot. He's like, no, you lived out there where you're at now. I was like, no. He goes, well, how did I not know this? I'm like, I don't know. I said, we were in the same class when I first moved out there. So, I don't know. He's whacked in the head. And he's like, well, what are you talking about? You know, you being feral. I'm like, dude, I used to hunt with a bow and arrow out in the city park. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. I said, I'd go out there. I made my own bows. I made my own arrows. And I would go out there and I would bow hunt fish and squirrels and raccoons right there inside the city park and take them home and eat them. He's like, you couldn't have done that. I was like, why not? I said, my mom and stepdad were always at college. I said, I was left at home by myself. My stepbrother was always over playing basketball, so it was just me. I'd go out there and hunt, get me something, take it back home, and cook it on the grill.
At 7 years old?
No, at 10 years old.
Oh.
Because Mom and Jack didn't get together until 81. So it would have been, what, 9?
Mm.
Yeah, it would have been like 8 or 9 whenever they first got together. And then when they got married in 82, and they were off going to college all the time, they left me and Kenny at home. We're supposed to be watching each other. Yeah, we're supposed to be watching each other. And here Kenny's, what, 4 years older than me? He'd go down and play basketball and leave me out on my own. So I got to run the streets to do whatever I wanted to.
It's a wonder any of us survived the 70s.
Yep. That was when we had it was after we moved over to the trailer park. It's when we had all the real fun. Was when we turned around and pulled all the crazy. That's where we'd shoot at each other with the bow and arrows and played keep away with Molotov cocktails.
I was just gonna say, be
Need the
careful,
fifth
don't
on that.
incriminate yourself on live video.
Yeah, I pretty much had an entire city to explore too. Of course, ours wasn't that big. It was how big would you say Mount Vernon was? 17,000 people. Probably wasn't even that back then.
I was gonna
Probably.
say it is now. It's probably not. It probably was 12,000, maybe.
Yeah, that's so you're saying probably about 12,000. So it's a small city. But yeah, I mean, we'd turn around and Mom and Jack, they would go to do play bingo or whatever at the Legion or the VFW, and we'd have free reign of running up there around the square and on the main street and all that. Which, like I said, Kenny would go do his own thing, and I would go do mine. Howdy.
Hi, I was just making sure they came and got your tray out of here. Did you need
Yep.
any ice water?
You can grab me another water. It doesn't need to have ice in it, though.
Okay, just water.
Yep. I appreciate it.
No problem. Did you need anything else?
Not really.
No.
I'll hold on to that one because that's the bigger cup. But yeah, we'd run the streets. I knew where every arcade was in town. I could tell you which games were in each one of them at any given time. During that time, we ate lots of. What they would do is they would turn around and to keep us from hanging out inside the Legion or whatever. It was here's your $5, or actually they'd hand him $10 and say split it between you two, and we split the $5. We'd go down to Dairy Queen. We'd get us a $1 hot dog or $1 sandwich, and then thank you. And then he would go his way, and I would go my way, and sometimes we'd hang out together for a little bit, and we'd turn around, and we had like right in that same general area, we had the big arcade, which is where the older kids would hang out, which was like my stepbrother Kenny and my older brother Darren. They would actually hang out in there, which that goes into a whole nother thing too. And then we had the laundromat on the other side that had the arcade upstairs of it, and then you had like one that was over closer to the high school, which was right there. And there was another one that was up and around the corner from the Legion that you're supposed to have been 18 to go in. That's the one I got caught scalping, playing pool in later on when I got in high school. But that was the ones that would go to when they'd go to the Legion. Now, on the other side of the stick, on the other side of town, we had the one that was in the laundromat at the one trailer park that was up the road. We had the one that was ironically right next to my grandma's house, and I got in trouble for being there too. That was a bull hall. That was because one of the guys that was in there was a friend of my dad's and knocked me out. And he only knocked me out because I beat him at pool. At 10 years old. At 10 years old. Oops. Yeah, I got caught there. And then there was the one that was up the street from where we lived at. That it wasn't really arcade though. They had like 2 games in there. We had another laundromat that was another 3 blocks over that had like 4 or 5 games. Trying to remember. You had the restaurant that was across the street from the grade school that I was in at the time. They had several games. I got caught in there a few times and got in trouble for that too. That was Old Man Sam's place. We'd go in there and have a hamburger. At that time you get a hamburger and a French fry for like $1.50. And so me and a couple of the guys would go in there and do that. But we'd all order like each a hamburger, and then we'd order like 2 fries and share them. So we spent maybe $4 total, and then we'd sit in there. And he had the only games he had in there though at that time was I think it was Breakout, uh, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man. Yay! 3 of the best games ever put out, right? But yeah, it got to be pretty fun. Yeah, I don't think they actually have. Sandy can make herself some tea if she wants it. She's got plenty of them there at the house.
I'm drinking water.
Oh, no tea for you, huh?
Nope, and no soda.
Oh, wow.
I decided to skip the soda tonight and just go for the water.
I'm surprised you're not drinking your strawberry and chocolate tea.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yep. At least it's not the yerba mate. You'd be
Yeah,
wired all
that's a
night.
morning
Then.
tea.
Yeah, like I
That's
said, you'd be
definitely a
wired all
morning
night.
tea.
You'd be wired for sound. Mm. We have a mug of hot chocolate. Yeah.
Hey, we've got hot chocolate in the cabinet. I found it today.
That's
I
what I
could
was
be
getting ready
drinking
to
hot
say.
chocolate too.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Because I bought that not too long before I come to the hospital. That's the one that you're supposed to make it with milk, but it's just as good with hot water. And add a little bit of your half and half to it. It's perfect. But yeah, it's still good even with just hot water. But that's the good chocolate too, because that's the one that doesn't have any of the fake crap in it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any artificial sweeteners, and actually has it's just cocoa and sugar and whatever the other stuff that was in it. I know the one's got mint. I should say you can stick you a shot of the Irish cream in it, but I think we were out of it.
I don't know. I didn't get up on that shelf.
Coconut-based marshmallows. Those would be interesting. I know we've got some mallow out in the yard somewhere because I seen it last year. Not enough to actually make marshmallows out of. That's a lot of work. Because you end up having to cook the root down and all kinds of crap. Yeah. I seem to remember, I don't remember, we had bought some of the coconut-based ones a couple years ago, didn't we, hon?
I don't remember if they were coconut based, but they were all natural instead of the stuff that you buy in the store normally.
Yeah. They were definitely different. I don't know if Ro does or not. I hadn't said anything on the over there on Telegram about it. I don't know. We wasn't really planning on actually streaming. I just went ahead and I just clicked the button and here we went. Boom. Here we are.
For just a test run, we've been online for 47 minutes now.
I'm showing an hour and 2 minutes, 55 seconds.
Mine's showing 47 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yeah, but you left and talked to Mom too.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah.
Did it show me leave when I left?
Yeah, you went to a black screen.
Oh,
And
okay.
then made me take up the whole screen, and then when you come back, then I shrunk back over to one side.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how many people we could actually have on here. I know Joe's had, what, 4 people on his before?
I've seen live streams where they've had 6 or 8.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it just tiles the pictures.
You came on looking for the yeah, I didn't post a short today. I'm planning on getting another short probably. I've been pretty much doing those after 9 o'clock because I've actually got quiet time in here at that point. Sometimes I catch them whenever I go for walks or whatever, but I just hadn't did one tonight. I almost did it this morning, and that was that moment whenever I first woke up, and I was like, "Oh man, I feel like crap." Oh, I got 24 hours, and I'll be in there getting all this being cracked open like a lobster. And I was like, "Well, yeah, I just don't feel like it today." So I figured I'd wait until tonight, and then got the whole live thing, and I was like, "Well, let's try this out." It says I can invite people, so let's try it. So I sent Sandy an invite through text, and there it was. Oh gosh, I don't think any of them would want to come on here. I don't know
You
though.
could get Brenda talking.
Oh my god. No, she's on vacation. She's on vacation this week. So,
Oh,
but well, she was on this week. So she might be back. And if she comes back, she's going to freak out if I'm still in here.
she'll freak
Is
out that
that?
you're still in there?
Yep.
That you're not back over on the other side?
Yeah, because she was already freaked out when she come in here last week and was like, "You're still here?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, so are you."
Mhm.
But yeah, the I don't know. Megan ought to be back probably tomorrow. That'll be interesting if she is. Yep, everything does happen at the right time. That's what I've always said. Right time, right place. Um, but I didn't expect this to be the right time, right place for me not to be going in for surgery tomorrow.
Well, it's
But
been the most inconvenient time for you to be not at home for me.
yeah, I know. You ain't gonna tell me that. I know all about the. I've been stressing all about the. Even watching
We
you on the
did it
camera.
though. Your mama and me, we're pioneer women. We can do it all. And what we can't do,
Yeah,
we cry to Sean and he comes and does it.
yeah. Thank goodness for Sean. I don't know where we'd be without him right now.
You'd be there and I don't know where we'd be.
Yeah, you'd be stuck in a snowbank somewhere. And he's doing it pretty good too. Yeah, he's definitely been there for us. He texted me last night when he was on Strong Like Amazons and Louder to You, right, Sandy? Speaking of that, I've got a video of Sandy. It came up in my feed the other night of her pulling up a pole when we had our homestead.
The
You remember that?
yeah, the clothesline pole that was broken.
Yes. The one that you pulled out and went.
Yep, pulled it right out of the mud.
That came up on my feed the other night. I was like, oh, well, looky there. It's Wonder Woman. Yep. I kind of miss that place with all of our crazy animals. Our huge rabbits and our ducks in a line that weren't ours. And then the ones that was ours that like to leave landmines underneath the clotheslines. And all the chickens, including the little tiny ones that weren't ours.
I don't know. I think I'm glad I'm not out there right now.
Oh, yeah, because you wouldn't have nobody out there. I mean, the neighbors could say all they wanted that they was there for us and what have you, but it really wouldn't have been.
But when it really counted, they weren't.
Exactly.
That's true of all too many people these days.
Yep. That's what's good about our neighbors now, because I can always text him and be like, hey, go outside, look, see what's going on. And he'll be like right out there, boom. But he does the same thing with me too. He's like, is there something going on at the house? Can you go out there and look for me?
Well, just like the other day when we pulled in and he had plowed just that one strip for us to park in and saw me having trouble getting in the driveway, he came running over. I'll fix it. I'll get more plowed. When are you going to be back?
Yep.
So, yeah, he's really a cool kid.
Yeah, he's good people. Yep. And he's real quiet too. So what's really funny about it is, or at least he seems to be. Unless he gets to know you, and then when he gets to know you, then he cuts up and talks and what have you. Yeah, he's called up here checking on me several times while I've been up here. He's like, hey, you got any updates? You doing okay? Anything I need to know about? Anything I need to go over to your house and check on? Can you hear that on there? The squeaking and moaning coming from the bathroom.
I'm sorry I had you on mute. Here I was talking back at you.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's squeaking and moaning. That apparently is something that just recently started. They were in here working in the bathroom the other day, and I have like this vent that's like the loudest vent ever. And it caused so much suction on this floor that it would slam my bathroom door behind me and you couldn't hardly open it. Well, apparently, in the meantime, with how loud that was, the neighbor that is right next to me, you didn't get to hear all these noises coming from their bathroom like you do now. Well, they shut the vent. And something else I've noticed too. This I noticed yesterday when I was walking the floor. Down the hallways, they have these things that all say "ball on the wall," which is supposed to be like a reverse air section thing. Well, apparently, when they shut that vent, all those balls went down inside the wall, so they don't stick out now. And yeah, it's probably old plumbing because this is like one of the oldest buildings over here in St. Louis, as for hospital-wise. Because I'm literally in what they call the tower, or one of the towers. There's two towers, but I'm in one of the towers. And here, let me do this. I'm gonna switch the direction. Okay, check this out. This is my pretty of my night sky. I've got the big cranes. I don't know if you can see it, but over here is the tower. Maybe if I pull this down. No, it's still got too much of a reflection. But there's a tower right here that goes all the way up. And then here's the whole city of St. Louis. And I don't know if you can see it over there or not, but right over in there, somewhere right in there, is where the big gateway arch is. So, but yeah, that's my, as I had my lips right up against the camera. That ain't good. That was probably a scary sight. But yeah, was that back in '93? Oh, I had a conversation with the chaplain that come in today, and he told me the building that they're working on over there is part of Cardinal Glennon. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was in '93. Yeah, I remember that flood. I'll leave that one alone.
I remember that flood. I was pregnant and we had to get to St. Louis for something and couldn't get across the river.
Yep. That would be
That's when they
when.
decided to build the new bridge that was taller so that you could get across the river.
Yeah, during the day you can actually see that bridge from here too. You
Yeah.
can see the tops. You can see the tops of it. The big white bridge. Yeah.
So they're expanding Cardinal Glennon?
Yeah, that's what that is. He said that was the new part of Cardinal Glennon that they're putting up. With the Starvation Army.
There were a lot of flooded homes and schools to clean up that year.
Yeah.
Businesses and everything else.
Yeah,
all
that
of
wasn't
those
just
all of those empty buildings along the riverfront now were buildings that were flooded and destroyed during that flood that they still haven't torn down.
yeah. And ironically, it wasn't just here that everything flooded. I mean, all the rivers in southern Illinois flooded like that. Yeah, I kind of figured. I just thought it was funny, the Starvation Army. instead of Salvation Army. My one brother used to do a lot of work for the Salvation Army, and they kind of left him out hanging out to dry. He's up in a group home now, up in northern Illinois. But he's got a map. I saw that when we weren't clean up there is the casino there now.
Oh, so
Really?
you were on the Illinois side of the river.
Ow, crap. Damn, that cat's bleeding again. Me and my dumb self yesterday. It was yesterday I cut my thumb or my finger? Or was it the day before? I think it was the day
I
before.
think it was the day before.
Yeah. My dumb self cut my finger open with a stupid butter knife.
You went dark.
Oh, what the heck? What's going on there? Now I'm flickering. What the heck? What is going on? Am I getting a message or something? No, there's jetpack. Emails? No. I don't know what's going on there. This is kind of weird. So that ain't it. Was it something over here?
Is your battery
No.
going low?
I don't think. No. Why is it?
It's the light behind you. You try turning just a little bit. I don't know.
No, it's not a light behind me. It's to the side of me. See, the light's up there. I don't have a light behind me, and I don't have the overhead on me either. No, it's not the battery. What the? That ain't
We're
it.
turning this into a horror movie.
Is that what it is? Is it a lens? No. Here we go.
Oh no. You should have done that when you still had your beard and long hair. Then you really could have
Oh
looked
my
like
God.
Bigfoot.
Oh yeah. It's in Codelet, Missouri. We took feed boxes to Illinois too. Anime Brad, yeah. Let's see here. Was it under retouch maybe? Retouch on. No. I was starting to look girly there for a second.
You don't like being retouched?
No. I don't. Oh, here we go. Relight? No. Okay, well, at least the screen's not going black now. So that was just weird. I don't know what caused that because all I did was I pulled the top of the screen down to look to see what I was getting as a notification, and then it just started going black. I look like I'm spoiling right there, but I'm not. That's just my bulldog hanging. That is one of the teeth they pulled out though the other night. Was this one, and then I had 3 of them pulled down here.
Well, with the amount of antibiotics they pumped into you, you shouldn't have anything swollen.
No, there shouldn't be nothing going on. I'll be getting another one of those at 9 o'clock. Still get that crap 4 times a day. Which supposedly I'm supposed to be getting that until Monday or Tuesday anyway, so. And the one person that's working overnight the other night was trying to scare me and telling me, well, you might be on antibiotics for the rest of your life, because I know a bunch of people that's had heart conditions like that, and they got put on them for the rest of their life. I'm like, well, I hope not. I was like, I don't want to be on antibiotics forever.
That
Screw
sounds
that
like
crap.
somebody that got some kind of a systemic infection after the
Uh-huh.
surgery or during the surgery.
That could be. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that would have been transplant or not. But he was a fun one to talk to too the other night. He's from some other country. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to figure out his accent yet. I don't know if he's another Caribbean island or if he was African. I'll ask him next time he comes in here. I'll be like, where are your people from? I don't know. He might take offense to that.
Where's your family from? Not your people, your family.
If he tells me Africa, I'm gonna be like, do you know your daddy? We might be brothers, man. Because that is a possibility. That would freak him out.
It probably would. He'd be like, I'm not going in that room again.
No. He'd give me crap about it. He came in here to check on me last night. He's like, what's up, brother? Yeah, Leon's a pretty good guy. Yeah, like I said, I don't plan on being on any antibiotics after I go home. I might have to be for a week or two after I go home, but I don't want to be on it long term. Me and medications just don't like to work out.
Well, my dad didn't have to be on antibiotics, so.
Yeah, I don't remember mine being on them either.
Even after he had his aorta replacement thing, he didn't have to be on antibiotics, so.
I remember my dad back in the 70s when he had his first one. After he had his first heart attack, they went out and they bought garlic oil. And he was taking a spoonful of garlic oil every morning. That didn't last very long. I think he did it like once or twice, and that was it for him. But that was Dad for you.
He probably didn't like it. I don't know very many people that like that.
Probably
My
not.
grandpa was one that did, but
Well,
he was a proud Sicilian, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me too much. I'd probably throw it on my egg or something. But I don't know. Which I do the oil massation now. Whenever I'm turning around, when I was buying that fresh garlic, that's what I was doing with it. Was I was macerating it and throwing it in a jar of oil, and left it set on the counter, and then using it whenever I would cook. When I needed it, I would throw the garlic in the pan with the oil, and I didn't have to throw the oil in the pan either because it was already in it. Yeah, see, I don't like doing stuff in tablet form. I like getting it in there immediate. That way I get the result as fast as possible. I won't do any kind of fish gel tabs or anything like that because that causes me other issues. Which I have never heard of anybody else having that same kind of problem. I am having like flashbacks, and they're usually not very good ones. Not something that I like dealing with. So I get my omega-3s through my eggs. Or from going ahead and eating the fish instead of just sucking on the oil. Which you can ask Sandy. I like you can ask Sandy. I like to eat my my herring and my sardines, and sometimes Barbie will eat them with me, and sometimes she won't. It just depends on her mood. Which the sardines and herring's better for you than the tuna because there's no chance of getting mercury poisoning from it. Yeah, I plan on it. It was good talking to you. So, is that you beeping?
Yeah, it was my Thursday alarm going off.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
of course, when I told it to stop, it just went invisible and I had to go find it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, it was good talking to you too, Lori. And I plan on trying to keep myself well. So
We'll do this again and we'll chat some more, Lori. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, though.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I think I scheduled it for what was it, 8 o'clock on Saturday?
7 o'clock, I think it
7 o'clock
was.
on Saturday. Yeah, so it'll be 7 o'clock on Saturday. Which I can adjust that too, but I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and make a post about it. And I'm gonna throw it up on a few other places too. That way if anybody else wants to jump in here they can. And we'll go from there. So we'll talk to you later.
Now, do you know how to end it?
Yep, I push this big old X button right over here. Let's
Okay.
see. Don't end. Oh, and it's gonna make you go away.